Hey everybody, Arthur here with another mail haul video. And today I got some boxes. Actually, throughout the week, I got some boxes. So I figured, why not just go live like I randomly do? I give you guys very, very minimal notice, and I'm just like, I'm going live. And then, that's even if I even post and say I'm going to be going live. I guess you have to have the silver bell notification, get the alerts when I'm queued up to go live, I guess. I have no idea. So, how is everybody doing today or this evening? It is 7 p.m. over here. And hopefully, I'm coming through clear. You guys can hear me and everything. What is up, Judd? Looking in here, moderating, ready to crack people into shape. And look at that. I already got a like. Thank you for the like. I got two boxes. Well, there's three. I opened one and took the items out just because it was a pretty massive box. So, and how am I coming through? Is my volume all right to you guys? Can you hear me all right? Do I need to get closer? Do I need to get all close and be all in your ear? Give you some tunes from the 80s at www. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But the fact is, I have some shit to open and show off. And thanks, Judd. Trevor, what is up? Yeah, dude, I saw your comment. I replied to your comment. Thank you for watching the Mailfar Mythic Legions video, man. I got them actually right here in front of me. The Mythic Legions, the four horsemen are amazing. And I can't say it enough. And it's like, you got those people that are out there that like love certain lines, and they can get a shitty figure and then just be like, yeah, I love it. It's still good. But with like Mythic Legions, I'm sort of like, am I going to be disappointed? And it's like I get it, and I'm like, okay, they reuse the goblin body, but they reuse the parts so well, and they repaint them, and it's hard to like nitpick them because they're just so damn nice. And then that's yeah, I mean, come on, like this dude, that's freaking disgusting. Just looks so good. So like Mythic Legions, I definitely like them, and for their price point, like if you get them when they're on their in stock sales, or that when they go up for pre-order, like the Proxys wave is up right now. They have the whole wave going. I think it's pre-orders open until January. Yes, they will take the money up front, but you get dibs on these amazing figures that are coming out. Lots of wizards and sorcerers and stuff like that. A genie. And pestilence. Poxus is like basically like one of the four horsemen in a sense, because he has his own horse and everything, and he's basically pestilence. But go check it out. I mean, if you're never dabbled into Mythic Legions or anything like that, and you want to start, at least that Poxus wave is a lot of that faction. So you can actually go and look up each faction and see what characters fit with that faction, or just get the ones that you like. But the main thing is that you're paying like this dude right here, with everything that I reviewed, he was like 35 bucks. I mean, the amount of detail and everything. So it's like slightly $10 more than a Marvel Legends. And this is what you get. And under that same price point, we have him. So again, it's just they cram it with a bunch of accessories. There's tons of paint. Sculpt work is there, has pretty awesome articulation. So it's like, I don't it's hard to start eating up Marvel Legends when you're like, man, I'm about to drop $22 to $25 on a Marvel Legend, and then you have the deluxes and all that stuff. It's we need to start poking these big companies with a stick and start getting our dollars worth. And I think they felt it from the Rancor. And I'm not going to really go into the whole Rancor HasLab stuff because I know tons of YouTubers, collectors have already gone over it. Retro Blasting went over it, Analog Toys, uh, you know, all those guys. So if you want to see some talk about that, go check their channels out for sure. Um, Judd, they aren't in a genie bottle, but it's a genie. It's this massive, badass looking figure. And actually, it might come with a lamp, like as an accessory. Trevor, I'm waiting till after Christmas to see what I can afford, but Big Demon and Dragon Guy are mine for sure. Okay, cool. Like, wait, Big Demon Guy. Which one are you talking about? The dragon looks amazing. Like, I almost got the Shaman Orc. I just, without them being part of the Aether faction, it really helps me stand my ground. Even though, oh, actually, this is one I got recently. Empire Toy Shop was doing a mystery, um, like a blind bag in a sense for Mythic Legions, and I'm like, you know what? For shits and giggles, I'm going to give it a whirl. I might get a forest troll out of it. I might get a horse. Aether was in there. A bunch of the All Star fours were in there, and I was just like, let's see what I get. It's $50, which is less than a lot of the secondary markets on Mythic Legions. So they're probably just trying to purge out some extra figures out of their warehouse and whatnot. But I ended up pulling, what's his name, Vitus, some sweet looking Spartan dude. He has like a shield and stuff. This is not part of my faction at all, whatsoever. When I got it, I was like, damn it. Why did I get this? I didn't want it. It doesn't really fit with my stuff. But he is part of, if you see that logo there, that's like I don't know the name, but Attila is the leader of that crew. And I got the two figures supported on the Kickstarter for their game that I didn't do anything with the game. I just wanted the two figures. And you get the newer retooled Attila. And I was like, man, what am I going to do with him? He's not Aether faction. So I'm like, I might have to sell him, might do this. But then I just got this guy. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to open up the another faction a little bit, just a little bit. So there's two figures that came from the Aether wave that I'm trying to pick up. Magnus and a woman with the H, but she has like this cool helmet that has like a lion piece that comes over and it actually lifts up, revealing her face. So I figure if I have those four of that faction, at least I can have a cool little like battle scene against something else that's not like Aether faction versus Aether faction. Let's see. Judd doesn't buy Hasbro. Be like Judd. Say, I mean, I still buy Hasbro. Judd, I love their GI Joe classified line. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Legends, I'm very picky on them now, which is a good thing because they barely scrape the surface of Joe's, and I'm already looking at like tons of pre-orders that I have. I already got like 5 of the bats, 5 of the Alley Vipers pre-ordered, Crocmaster, Spirit, Storm Shadow, uh 3 of the officers, like it everything that came out like I pre-ordered. Now the Python Patrol, Bat, and Viper, I got one of each just because I'm like, man, I might want them, but I have no interest in the Python Patrol at all. If you guys watch my other video when we were talking about some of the reviews with Rectangular and stuff like that, I just wasn't into Python Patrol as a kid. I just wasn't into the repaints as a kid, which was funny, it was actually really funny that I wasn't really into the redecos like that. Let's see. The Four Horsemen deserve our support for sure. They give us so much for so little, and they are all about the secondary customization too. Yes, that is true. It's very true, man. Like if you painted Warhammer minis or uh Dungeons and Dragons, or just like to do custom figures, I mean, they are very, very supportive of like, switching out the parts and repainting and stuff like that. And they are heavily supportive of that. Big Green Demon, Azeroth. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 I think you can fudge him into the Aether for sure. Yeah, but he almost has that presence of like he's like his own power. Like he seems like a powerful entity himself, but it definitely looks awesome. I love the flame effects they were doing over like the fingers and stuff like that. Definitely the colors that they did with that whole Poxis wave looks spectacular. Like they're really getting into the like multi-tone types of metallic paints and stuff like that. We got Jennifer Flynn in there. Voy, FYI, VOY, VOY, Voy. I don't I don't know what that means, unfortunately. VOY, Voy. I don't know. I don't know. Trevor, I got one of each of the Python Patrol 2. I ordered 3 of each of the Bats and the Alley Vipers. Yeah, man, I was trying to keep it down to like maybe 4 or, because I think I did 4 with the Red Ninjas. And I'm like, I think I need to do 5. I think I need to find another one, possibly. It just seems like 5 is a nicer sort of setup. You can have like the 4 in the back, one sort of in the middle ish, sort of have it look more squattish. Or, I mean, I guess it just depends on your display. Like right now, I had some weird regiments number wise, and I was concerned about a lot of them. I was concerned about the not being even because I only had 9 of the infantry, but it actually works out because I'll have like a set of 3, set of 3, set of 3. I have 3 Cobra Island troopers, 1 in front of that. I ordered 3 of the officers, 1 in front of that. So it's like it's already, a squad of 5 right there. Thanks to them making multiple versions or levels of troopers and all that stuff. But let's dive into my pile of loot. And I should have waited because stuff is already hitting my pile of loot again. I'm like, stop it. Stop it. Let's see. All right. Gotta have the trusty dull knife. It even has like tape goo on it. I want the Satan looking one. If the pre-order is still up after the Christmas, it will be my first and possible only one. I think they will be, Judd. I think they're up until January. I mean, they give plenty of time. And then, of course, afterwards, you could do it through the secondary market, which I won't recommend due to the fact that, I mean, they are priced up there. I have done secondary pricing for my goblins. Sometimes it's inevitable. All right. I opened this upside down. So all the stuff is loose. All right. First item that I'm super stoked to get because I didn't see it in person. And I'm sort of looking at it right now before I show you guys. And it really makes me not want to open it because it has a little bit of a bend. But got He-Man's, I guess, like Masters of the Universe Classics, I guess. This is Stinkor. And I really don't want to open it because it's unpunched. I might need to get another one. I'm not sure. But I mean, not a huge He-Man fan, but this is definitely a figure that has a lot of nostalgia to me. The character, being one of the first, I don't even know if it was one of the first, just one of the more memorable figures that I've gotten. When I was hanging out with it was like me, my dad, my brother. My dad always took us to Toys R Us, and that I remember picking up Stinkor. I don't even think I knew who he was, but I opened him in the back of his station wagon, and the smell just filled the station wagon. And that was a smell as a kid. It wasn't like disgusting, but you're like, man, it has a smell to it. And I've heard that this one has a smell, but it's not like the same as the original one, which I do have the original one. It's right over here up a ways. So when I do that review, if I open it, which I probably will open it, we'll bust out the original one when I review it. What's up, Josh? Okay, Judd just saying what's up. Man, we're just going over some mail stuff that I picked up the last couple days, basically a week. Um, First thing, well, did a mystery Mythic Legions with Empire Toy Shop. Ended up getting pulling this dude, crazy bronze and copperish looking I guess Spartan. All right, so we got some more. This is another company that it may seem like that I gush for them, that I'm just like, oh my god. It's, again, when you're a company that makes quality stuff and your figures are fun, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm all about it. Like, I will try to nitpick and try to find things, but it's very difficult with this company, and they do a lot of reuse with certain parts and stuff, which works. So this is one that I ended up adding on to my pile loop before I shipped it because I just couldn't resist, and that is some plunderlings. We got tough. And the reason I wanted that one is because, let's see if you see it. Ah, there you go. So on the back, you can see got a big old mallet and then a toad. And I already have one that has a toad. So I got two toads, but this one just with the little witch hat and the mallet just looks menacing, and the purple looks really, really nice. I don't know if the webcam is showing off. Yeah, it picks it up pretty well. But yeah, just a really cool, and it's just a good company making product that people are enjoying. Like when you hear people talking about it and they're saying they're fun. I mean, granted, it's got to be something that you're into. I'm into that fantasy genre, like goblins, pixies, fairies, all that type of stuff. So elves. So they fit really well with what I collect. And I like some of the weird stuff too. And they do blend in with a variety of different figures and stuff, like a different toy lines. And I think there's a couple people in chat that actually received some plunderlings pretty recently. I think Judd was one of them. Get this box out of the way here. Got two plunderlings and thinking about getting at least one more. Which ones did you get, Josh? Now, this is one that I was looking forward to the most. Well, one I look forward to the most, if I ever can get a hold of one, and I'm tempted to go and just knock on Lone Coconut's door and be like, I got these cheeseburgers. I really want to get a hold of one of the original Drenched. I regret not being able to have the funds to support the Kickstarter because I would have loved to have at least like the blue or the green one, just one of the originals. I got the other two on pre-order. But it's just knowing that there's figures out there that I can't get a hold of unless I'm paying a ridiculous amount, because there's a lot of resellers scalping those to the highest dollar. So I just got to be patient. Maybe we'll get a re-release or a slight color change of green or blue, because we got the teal one, then we got the pink one. It's like I want a green one and a dark blue. Josh Cox Create got Zombone and Cheddar. Both of those very fun figures. I have both of them, love them both, reviewed both of them. Love the skull mask, love the accessories. My plunderings are still at Big Bad Toy Store and Pile Loot, waiting on 2 pre-orders to come in before I have it shipped. Yeah, it's a smart way of doing it. I mean, the wait for all your Pile Loot to pile up, and then you just ship it for that flat rate, which is great. So one of my favorite ones I finally was able to get a hold of with Big Bad Toy Store, getting them back into pre-orders. I got Captain Ash. I didn't get a lot of actually hardly any of the captains or like seafaring ones, but I wanted that top hat. I loved the pierced ears. I loved his vest. I just loved everything about this guy. Came with a sword. He was just a cool looking plunderling. And he is a very dark color. Very dark. I wasn't expecting him to be this dark. Like I'm holding this up there. That's sort of See how the light's hitting it? That's the color, which is okay. It's got a little like skull sculpted into his belt and everything like that. Very cool stuff. And if you guys are into plunderlings too, like they Big Bad Toy Store has some, but plunderlings on their website, if you go to them, they just released a couple accessory packs. They have a metal accessory pack, a wood accessory pack, and then all the hatchlings that match like the 5 that are at Big Bad Toy Store. So you get like the hatchlings are a cool way to display your other heads that you get because each plunderling comes with 3 heads, 1 body. The hatchling sets that you get come with 2 hatchlings. You attach the extra hands to one of them. It comes with extra fist hands or gripping hands to put in the other one. So you can just have like little mini baby plunderlings or hatchlings to hold all the heads and stuff. So you don't have to put them back in the package and put them in a box somewhere. You can actually display them, which is really cool. But I did get one for Nomad Goyle, I think. Might have been. And then I did get the wood accessory pack. I wanted to get more, but again, it's that time of season. Money is just a little tight. But if I could, I probably would have got all of them because they were pretty reasonable in the price. Yeah, the boxes are definitely dope. The artist, you can follow him on Instagram. I try to every plunderling review, I try to tag like put all his information in the description so you can follow him because his art's pretty awesome. Now, how's everybody's holiday prepping coming along? I know it's here it is the 9th. 16 more days until it's crazy. For some people. For some people. I really want to open the Stinkor right now. I definitely want to, but I gotta resist. I might open something. I might open something right now. After we reveal everything, I might open one item. One item. Cox great. All my shopping done. Same. The wife, she has her birthday pretty much 3 days before Christmas. So she has like a birthday and like it's like a double whammy. And I definitely feel the double whammy because I'll start giving her stuff early and stuff like that. But then it's like I want to try to make sure the day of it has something special going on. And then of course I want her to have stuff for the holidays. It's just I can't help but to want to spoil her. So, I guess you do that when there's the important people in your life. I think everybody has those people that we go a little bit above and beyond for. Judd says it blows. I can't buy anything for myself. Well, I mean, this is all like a lot of this stuff is sort of like pre-order stuff that came flowing in, except for Tuft. I added that on. The Vitus was because Art G is an enabler, and he was like talking about how he did this mystery blind box thing, and I still ordered mine after his and got mine first. So meh, got you, Art G. But no, he's an enabler, and he's like, you should just do it. And I'm like, done because peer pressure. And now it's basically me opening up a new faction because I caved under peer pressure. Cox Great about to play some Halo campaign. I started that today. Got through a lot. I got to like the open world stuff, which is it's neat. Story's pretty good. It's just I don't want to spoil it. I mean, it's just with the open world, it feels weird. Mainly because I feel like I've done a lot of this stuff before in other games. So it's just weird to do it in a Halo game. Trevor, I already gave all 3 of my kids Christmas presents already. What? Did you give them all or they each just got one? Like sometimes for me, during the holidays growing up, like we'd either wait till Christmas or we'd do that the night before. Um, and we'd do it that way. But that's because as kids, it's just like, I want to open it now, I want to open it now. And I think I've done it as an adult as well, with the wife and everything. We'll just be like, hey, let's just open the stuff now, get it over with, clean it up, because we're usually the ones that cook and host for Christmas and stuff like that. And it's like, it's just easier to do it the night before and throw a lot of this, like the wrapping paper away and stuff like that, and just have it a lot more clean and organized. Cox Reed. I'm the worst at waiting to give presents. I mean, that's a good thing, man. I mean, so, like, surprises for me are hard because it's like I just want to be like, "Ha, I got you this," or "Hey, I'm doing this for you." All right. So we're gonna jump into the next box. Oh, this one's heavy. All right. So first off, we're gonna discuss. This is the box this came in. Okay, came in a box. I did not pre cut the tape. I did not. It's how it came. Okay. Gonna try to slide this bad boy out. Ugh. So we got ourselves I guess Double O Gomez. Comes in a pretty cool looking box. Very cool looking box. On the back. And that's all that we're going to actually show of this, because a little bit of information, a little bit of a mark your calendars. Me and good friend of mine, fellow Plastic Cannibals member. And if you guys aren't, you need to definitely check out Plastic Cannibals on Facebook. It is the group that I made with a bunch of collectors that love to really talk figures, share pictures, try to give people heads up of what's dropping. And, we try to look out for one another. So definitely check out Plastic Cannibals. But without, I'm like plugging, like, hey, go check out Plastic Cannibals. Yeah, so Sunday evening, it's going to be a late one for me because I'm working around this person's time frame and their time zone. So I will be going live at 9 p.m. with Ryan Laser Pants Farnham. You guys might have known him from Infinity Equation, 3POA. He's been all over the place, and we're going to do a dual sort of like figure unboxing. So we're both going to open that Gomez. We're both sort of give our impressions. We're going to have little webcams going on that are going to be showing off like the figures. We're going to have like basically my review station is going to have its own camera so we can drop stuff. I can drop stuff in there. Ryan's going to do the same thing. So we're just going to really have a blast talking about this new Gomez figure. And it's my first time really doing like a dual unboxing. I have one sort of queued up with Judd with the Spawn Kickstarter. Whenever Judd gets around to finding time to do this, we will be doing that for the Spawn Kickstarter that everybody else has already reviewed and either complained about or whatever. Let's see. We got some stuff. I've been sort of rambling and not realizing chat's been going on. I just gave them their custom wrestling gear because the season started already. Didn't want them to have to wait. That makes sense. Josh, I'm leaving them all in Amazon boxes. I'm gonna do the same thing. Anything I order off Amazon, but I'm gonna take like the packing slip out and just retape it and wrap it. Oh, Cox Creek got the FedEx notification from Mezco today. What'd you get from Mezco, Josh? I thought you were Mezco'd out. Judd's on there. I know what that is. Mine came the same way. Yeah, man. I think everybody's came in that thin cardboard box with no tape on it. I was really, really shocked. Normally, we'd have like Mezco tape all over the packaging, but definitely didn't. So it makes me worried about the advent calendar and Christmas Gomez. Yeah, I'm a Rumble Society Gomez whore. I don't even know. I probably shouldn't have said that on YouTube live, but hey, yeah, I love Gomez and and the Rumble Society figures. Let's see. Oh, Trevor already asked what they're shipping you. Got some Mezco goodness coming on Monday. All right, Trevor. I want to see some pictures, man. Hopefully, I think you're in the cannibals. Show off some photos of that stuff. Judd, you know I have a Facebook group because you're part of it. Cox Creates part of it. Judd, you're part of it. I think Trevor's a part of it. Oh, okay, okay. So Cox Create. I don't know. I ordered Holiday Gomez and Advent Calendar. It hasn't changed on my account, but FedEx says information received. So I thought you were done with Mezco. I'm so confused. You like purged your Mezco and now you're getting more Mezco? Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Josh. Oh, and Trevor said, "Come on, Judd. Hey, that one's on you, bro. We can do this spawn whenever. Laugh out loud." Nah, dude. We're if I do recall, we are both getting our rooms in order. As you guys can see, it's a lot more organized, and the floors are actually. I can roll this thing around, which is awesome. Like I could back this chair all the way over to the window. There's nothing blocking, which is awesome. Um, oh, Trevor. I seen Slim Shady Vapor is shipping. I'm guessing that's what's coming on Monday. That's the pale one, the black and white one. I passed on. I was good with the one. I feel like after I got the Hazard Squad Gomez and then the second Hazard Squad Gomez, I was like, not feeling that repaint stuff. Like even though I've seen pictures with both vapors and they together and they look really good. So a little part of me is kicking me in the butt, but I'm like, you know, Mezco's very, very pricey lately, like extremely pricey. Like the advent calendar, thankfully, they had coupons and free shipping for people that had like the decoder cog or whatever. Um, so that helped, but geez, I looked at it because I was looking at it for Judd, trying to, enable him. And I was like, man, they're 150 for the advent calendar. I'm like, Jesus. Yeah, I thought you were in there, Trevor. It's just hard to like because everybody's posting. Um Josh, I'm a scalper now. Yeah, you're scalping that crow when it comes in to me, so I can hopefully. I'm hoping a little part of me. I'm hoping it's a John Wick 2.0, but I'm hoping it's not. But I want to review it, and I'm super excited about that. Um, Brandon Backlund, 206 Toys in the house. Hey man, what is up? Thank you for tuning in. $700, man. I already gave you those cheeseburgers, bro. I already gave you those cheeseburgers. Remember, I was in my boxers and a wife beater, and I had that greasy bag of burgers. I was dancing out in front of your door. You're not on Facebook that much. I mean, I get it. Um, I'm mainly on Facebook pretty much to interact with like the toy communities, different collecting groups and things like that. I don't really jump into a lot of regular stuff because there's just a lot of negative bullshit out there. I don't need to be having that toxic shit in my life. So I'd rather just be in here talking about toys. Judd says the high roller box double O Gomez is the last Mezco, unfortunately. You say that, Judd, but I'm sure there'll be another one at some point. Brandon just got home from work. Happy to be able to kick back and chill here in your stream. Hey man, I appreciate it. We were just talking about some recent mail hauls, talking about some figures I picked up. Got some new plunderlings in. Got Stinkor in, and did a blind box through Empire Toy Shop for some Mythic Legions. Got Vitus. And then I got that high roller box in as well, but that isn't being opened until Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel with guest Ryan Laserpants Farnham. So make sure you guys join it because I'm sure it's going to be a riot. We're just going to have fun with it. Now you're hungry for some burgers. I don't know, man. If you want those types of burgers, it's it definitely it makes your well, it depends. Could make your mouth and jaw hurt. The Christmas ones were cool, so I bit. Man, I was saying I was done with after Double O Gomez. Then they dropped the advent calendar, and I'm like, okay. And then I saw Cousin Eddie, and I was like, oh crap. Mezco just like punched me in the gut, and they're like, "Do you like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?" And I was like, "Sure as hell I do." And they're like, "Do you like Rumble Society Pink Skulls?" Sure as hell enough I do. And here we got Eddie, the drunken cousin with the golden tooth chain, reindeer onesie. I mean, and a bottle of liquor. It's perfect. And I was like, I gotta have it. I even went to Michael's and picked up a plate of like cookies and some liquor bottles and stuff like that. Just extra accessories because I want to do a little portion in the DTOF of Cousin Eddie maybe sitting in a chair with some cookies and just I don't know. It's pretty awesome. And then Holiday Gomez just comes with a bunch of, more Christmassy stuff that hits that right spot for, if you're a fan of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, stuff like that. It just some of that stuff, just that Christmassy feel. I could also just use them to trade. You could, but a lot of the stuff that you picked up, you had Vapor. Trying to remember which Mezcos you had. You had Vapor, you had the Pale Driver, which is I got that off of you. Did you have any Gomez's before, Josh, or any of the Pink Skulls? You had to get an Eddie too, Trevor. If you don't own a Gomez, I mean, it's going to be the same, pretty much the same buck that you're going to get. I'm pretty sure the Pink Skulls use. I don't think they're going to change it for Cousin Eddie, maybe the color of the plastic, but you're pretty much going to have the same articulation that you would with any of those types of figures. Just it's going to have a Gomez head on it. Like I ended up getting that golden skull ninja, and I popped that skull off of it and put a Gomez head on it. Hawk and Hazard Gomez. Okay. I mean, Hazard was solid though. I mean, Hawk was Hawk. Has some cool things about it. Probably it was okay. It was a little bit wonky. Definitely not the best of the Rumble Society figures. Oh, how do I feel about the Big Bad Toy Store Christmas figures? You talking about like with like the elves, the variety of different Santa Clauses, the Nutcrackers? Is that what you're talking about, Trevor? It's sad that I missed out on both, but I'll live. I'm happy with the small Rumble Sidey crew. You'll end up picking up others, I'm sure, Judd. Like if you miss these ones, I'm sure there's gonna be other ones that are gonna pop out that are gonna be just as cool. I mean, I'm trying to step away from Mezco a little bit, try to save on the wallet, but they find ways to suck us back in. Josh likes the goofier Gomez's, didn't like Hawk at all. Hawk was very weird with articulation and stuff. It was just a very awkward figure. Um, but the goofier Gomez's, I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, and the Krampus. Yeah, I mean Trevor with the big bad toy store like Christmas figures and stuff like that. I was tempted to get one because it'd be cool to have a 1/12 scale Santa Claus, but I just it's weird. It's weird. It's weird to have like a Kickstarter sort of type of situation. That's sort of what they're doing if I'm not recall like if I'm recalling it right. So I'm gonna probably just live through other people's reviews and just be like, cool, I could have had that, but I choose not to because it's just weird. It's like you're releasing so many different variants of a Santa Claus, so many different variants of an elf, so many different variants of a Nutcracker, and it's like I understand like you want to use the mold as much as possible, but it's definitely unique. Sergeant Santa would go good with some Joes. Yeah, Josh Hawk didn't really make sense. It would have made sense if they got rid of the stupid head, which I have the head sort of in front of me because I just don't even like it. It's not even displayed with the figure. If they just would have gave him the tank head and the same like green metallic arms and stuff, he was more of a tank looking dude versus a weird airplane dude. I think Hawk would have been a little bit better. Even with the tank head, I'm like, man, his arms are just way too shiny. Yeah, my only sergeant I'm gonna have with my Joes is the Valaverse Action Force Sergeant Slaughter. I got that one on pre-order with the Steel Brigade, some weapon packs as well. And then I look forward to the second Sergeant Slaughter. So you got the first one that's gonna be in more of the drill sergeant outfit with the green jacket, long sleeves, all that type of stuff, hat. And then you got the second one, which is more like the Sarge in the cartoon that would just get in and just be dirty with the tank top and just ready to throw down and just beat the crap out of Nemesis Enforcer. So I look forward to those. I really just look forward to Action Force in general. It was nice what Bobby's doing with a lot of his live streams. He had a pretty awesome one where he had a guest Noah on there, and all the super chats and everything um went to Noah's like campaign, or I don't. It's not really like a campaign, but can't think of the words. But basically, they went to a good cause. So it was all donated, and it was awesome and very generous of Bobby to do that, and it was cool to see Noah actually get hands on before pretty much everybody else, like of these figures, and getting a stamp of approval from a kid, which was awesome. Yeah, Judd, you post everything in the group, which is good. Like I appreciate it, man. There's no way anybody's gonna slip past anything because you're like, hey, if you're interested, hey, if you're interested, and it's cool because there's a lot of stuff that's been dropping that people will miss out on, and if they miss out, they're going to be being paying a lot more money, and you definitely helping out. Definitely appreciate that. All right, so we've been sort of chit chatting for 40 something minutes here. I do got a little bit more, and I think I'm going to open one. I'll open one. So this box I already opened because it was too big of a box, and I got my All Star Fours Mythic Legions. We got Mephitor. I wonder who he's based off of. So we got the Stinkor Mythic Legions, which he has an alternate goblin head that's all black that looks cool. And he was initially labeled with the Aether faction, and they changed it. And I was like, I already have it pre-ordered and all that, and I'm like panicking. But thankfully, the faction that he's with, you can see it right there, the weird like Dead Star or whatever, this whatever that is. They're assassins, so they're hired, pretty much hired hands. So if you end up picking up a figure like this, it can go with any faction that you want because they're hired help. So it's pretty cool. And it looks freaking awesome. Again, they're reusing that goblin body and the goblin head, and this is a head that pretty much this is all reuse, but they repainted it. And one thing that's really cool is that center buckle piece is a glossy red. I don't know if you guys can really see that as much, but it is a glossy red, and it looks really awesome. And they even put a wash over the orange and everything. So still just a really cool thing that they're like, hey, we're going to continue with this He-Man theme. And speaking of He-Man theme, I was really hoping that I was going to, instead of Vitus, that I was going to get that Moss Man orc, because I was going to send it to my buddy Paul Hughes, because I think he wanted it, and I don't think he ordered it or something came. I don't know, but I was going to get it and then just send it to him. But the dice didn't roll that way. Open Stinkor. I have so many damn mythics on pre-order. I'm screwed if they all hit at once. It depends on what you pre-ordered, man. I just got those that I just got on with the Stinkor. Those are the All-Star 4s. But I mean, no, you're not. Wait, where do you have them pre-ordered through, Brandon? Because if you pre-order through store Horseman, you already prepaid. And if you have them through like Big Bad Toy Store or something like that, I'm shaking my finger at you because you're paying that ridiculous over hiked up price. And yeah, that will hurt. But I've done it. I've done it. I can't really shake my finger too bad at you because I've done it. I paid that higher price, not realizing certain things because the Four Horsemen, when they release it for pre-order, you basically jump on it. They'll do conventions and you might be able to pick up some there. And then they'll do an in-stock sale. Those usually get gobbled up. All the hot ones get gobbled up pretty quick. But yeah, hopefully you're not pre-ordering a bunch at the secondary market instead of the Big Bad Toys, or instead of the Four Horsemen price point. I have them ordered on Big Bad Toy Store. They started out being pretty spread out. However, they keep getting delayed, and now they are all due to arrive close to the same month. It will hurt, man. It will probably hurt. Where you, I'm curious of which ones you're ordering. Like, do you have a faction you're following, or you just started getting ones that looked cool? And this is the last. The ones I ordered on Big Bad Toy Store weren't too bad, around 35 a piece. Oh, okay. Then it sounds like, did you pick up the second army builders that were coming out? Because I ordered like 3 of the new Goblin army builders, and then I got like an accessory pack to go with one of the ogres that I have. But I think that might be what you're talking about, possibly. Josh, overdraft protection. Overdraft protection sucks, man, because then they hit you with those overdraft fees like per item that hits. Like, it's not just like, oh, you went over, that's one time fee, not any multiple transactions. All right. So I'm down to the last item that I picked up, or that came in the mail. Continuing and finishing with the Four Horsemen and their magical stuff, we got ourselves the Forest Troll. Look at the size. This is a massive, massive box. So this thing looks amazing. This is my first troll that I purchased for, so it's awesome, especially since he's a forest troll and he felt like the troll that would fit with the goblins. Even though all the trolls seem to go with the goblins, like the rock troll, forest troll, all that type of stuff. You know what? I know you guys were saying Stinkor. I mean, Stinkor or the Troll? I'm thinking that I opened the Troll. What do you guys think? All right, we got to vote for Troll. I figured if I showed this and gave this as an option, everybody we got 2 for Troll. There's 6 people watching. We got to at least. No, I can't. No, Judd. Judd, your vote is negated because you voted both. So they cancel each other out. We just need one more vote. You know what? Forget it. I'll count Judd's as the Troll. So that's 3 out of 3. So I guess we still need one more. I don't care. No, we're doing the Troll. We'll do the Troll. No both, Judd. No both. How do I want to open this? I was getting ready to open this, but I got to figure out which is the best way. Bottom it is. Like it seems like a lot of my bigger boxes I'll open from the bottom. So I figure once they're back in, you close it back up. It sort of flattens it back out a little bit better. Jesus. Whew, this is not a figure you want to. Yeah, you put your head in there to inhale, and it's like paint fumes. All right, let me. There's just so many twist ties. I should have went the Stinkor route, to be honest. I wasn't expecting so many twisty ties. So as I'm doing this, I mean, what are you guys all looking forward to? I mean, holidays around the corner. You guys got some, special figures you're looking forward to once the pre-orders are fulfilled. You guys got any special like holiday items that you guys like to eat that you're looking forward to? I mean, what's going on in that realm as I'm stuck doing twisty ties? This sucks. I gotta find a cheating way. Where is some clippers? I don't think I got any. They're buried. Damn it. Damn it. They paint them in the box. I don't know if they do that. Do they? Why is this twist? What the heck? There we go. This isn't even to the figure, guys. I'm over here just twisting away. I don't think they paint them in the box, Josh. If my knife was sharper, I could probably cut through these. Yeah, I need to find. This is taking way too long. And I know I got some clippers around because I used them to figure out where I placed them. Nope. Come on, be somewhere simple. Ha ha! when you open figures, it'll be a lifesaver. All right. I could really hit somebody with this. That's crazy. Big old spiky thing. They didn't make this packaging. Oh, yeah, they did. I was going to say they didn't make it very reusable friendly as much as the other figures. But I see what they did. So you're definitely going to want to use clips because there's just tons of twist ties. Brandon, looking forward to Storm Collectibles Reptile. So do I, man. I've been seeing people with this. That means Toyco is going to be hitting us up, being like, where's my money? Okay, what the... All right, so I thought I opened them all, but I missed one. Holiday Barbie. Why is this not? Ow, stabbing myself. This is the head sculpt I'm probably going to have on this bad boy. Thing just looks wicked. Gives off that Forest Troll vibe. They even dirtied up in the ears. Can't wait to review this for you guys because there's a lot of detail in it. All right. Got little plastic pieces all over this thing. I'm trying to take this freaking plastic off. Really, that's a small... That's what was around the neck. Damn. That's like the hole that they give you. There's a little bit of plastic flakage. This is ridiculous. Holy crap. Got a little furry butt. It's very, very simple with the articulation, though. I mean, he's got waist, swivel. Ratcheted shoulders. Elbows are ratcheted as well. So you got the arms that go up that far. Rotate it around. Then you got the single jointed elbow that's ratcheted. It pivots at the elbow. We get wrist rotation, but no bend at the wrist at all. Head's just on that ball, so that type of movement there. But since it's hunched up, like you can't really get him to look up and down too much. Legs are just like that. 5 point. You can't do any splits. It's just, going like back and forth and nothing crazy there. Oh, they sort of stick a little. Ugh. It's got a little like loincloth diaper. Feet. They look like they can move left and right, but it's like clicking when I do it. Yeah, you're not going to get much movement out of this dude. Because he's just going to be there to be big and intimidating. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's pretty much a hollow tube, and then the spike ball has a little part that plugs in. It's got like a weird peg hole on there, and I don't know what that's used for. I don't see anything. Just looking over the soft goods too. Josh has Storm Reptile in order. Holiday Barbie Juddy Wood. Baki Hanma. Only thing I look forward to for Christmas is bonfire with seasonal beers. What type of beers, man? What flavors you going for? And I was concerned here for a second. Thought I tore up the soft goods, but it's just how they do it. Like this piece right here was sort of like a separate little standalone piece. And I just started noticing certain ones are standalone. I was like, oh no, I broke it because I was messing with his legs and it got caught. And I was going to cry. I wasn't going to cry, but I was going to be a little bit upset. But yeah, just sort of this, I still can't believe like order in the court with this thing. And I love how it has like an indented thing where he definitely hit something really, really hard and it probably didn't survive. But all right, so let me do a little size comparison for you guys. Stinkor don't have twist eyes. Yeah, I know. Anyone know when the vampire wave for Mythic Legion is going to get released? That is the next set, if I don't believe that should be released. Because it's that one, because I think the vampires were with the. No, so wait, were the vampires before the moose one? I think vampires were before, or they were the same time. I think they were the same time, but yeah, that should be the one that's going to be coming out probably sometime next year. Whenever it's usually like a year after you pre-order it, usually, but with COVID, who knows? But all right, so we got this is a troll. This is little male far right here, right? So these are like goblin. This is a goblin scale to give you an idea. So super tiny. And then we got more of like the humanoid, like gladiator size and stuff like that. And still small. Like I'm glad I today I made space in one of my detolfs because I knew eventually this guy was coming in and he's going to be in the background and I'm going to separate probably my faction a little bit more of the goblins and ogres and stuff like that with the troll and keep more of the demons and stuff with Aerithur on his horse and stuff like that. So, yeah, super stoked to have this thing. And it I don't know, this head sculpt is a lot better in person too. Other one looks cool and your typical like troll look, but this thing's like weird, like it just looks crazy. Maybe I need to grow up my beard like that and just shave off the mustache, grow some horns. But this is my Grogu. I can just caress it, just rock it back and forth. But yeah, pretty freaking awesome figure. Josh, yeah, it is. It's definitely dope. I love it, but it sucks. Throw it in my box, man. If I had the funds, bro, I would be like, hey, I got 2 trolls. Here you go, Judd. It is huge. That's what she said. My favorite seasonal beer is Linguinta's Brown Sugar. Can't find it anywhere though. I've never even heard of that. So now I'm gonna look for it because it doesn't sound like pumpkin spice. It actually sounds good. Donald Montgomery, VOA, FYI. I don't, Judd, I don't know what some of these people in here jumping in here and they're saying like VOA, FYI, and stuff like that. I don't know what that's referring to. So if you want to delete those comments, I'm okay with that because I don't know what they are. In the last one that did that, I asked what it was and they didn't respond. So go ahead and, you know, delete it. Trevor loved that one. Haven't seen it in a while though. Okay, so Judd has had that beer, Trevor. I still can't get over this. Like, I mean, it's crazy. I would hate to be a goblin and get hit with this. The detail on the tree and everything looks awesome. But yeah, guys, everybody watching, that's pretty much my haul. Yeah, it's my haul. Yeah, I'm confused by it too, but I don't see that comment on my end. Huh. Maybe I have to go in here and do something. It was deleted by me. Don't worry, Judd. I took care of it. I'm doing it by the other one too. Went back, removed it because I don't know what the heck that is. Probably some trolls, some spam. I get that all the time. Like people are like linking to stuff or here, check this out, blah. Like nobody wants to go see anybody's OnlyFans or weird scam or trying to steal your stuff off your internet, off your computer type of crap. So I saw the first comment, but not the most recent. Yeah, I got rid of the recent one, then went to the first one. Because the first one I thought was like, okay, maybe, somebody maybe in a different country saying something I didn't know and was hoping they would respond back. But then now the same person, like different person came in with that saying something with the FYI. I was like, what? I don't know what that means. But yeah, so I mean, I've been streaming for an hour, guys. I mean, that pretty much sums up my unboxing and everything in my mail haul. And I mean, is there anything else you guys want to chit chat about, or you guys? I'm pretty much good. If you guys don't have any questions or anything like that, I'm pretty much done with the stream. Make sure you guys definitely come and check out me and Laser Pants on Sunday. You'll probably see the alert. I'll try to prep it. I'll do some Instagram, and then in my YouTube channel, I'll sort of remind people. I'm doing a custom, custom thumbnail for the advertisement, and it's going to be the same one we use for the video. So I'm going to have fun with that. No, Judd, I'm not opening Stinkor. I'm not going to open Stinkor. Just, I mean, because it's such a nice package. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm not going to do it tonight though. Not tonight. You'll have to, if I open it, it'll be during a review, nothing live. It took me a while to even open up that troll, so way longer than it should have, to be honest. But I do thank you guys for tuning in and commenting and having a good chit chat with me while I do my mail haul video. Always appreciate you guys coming in, commenting, having conversations going on, and just having a blast. I mean, that's really what it's all about, just talking about figures and stuff like that. I know, you know, a lot of people, like, I can't go to my wife and be like, hey, let's talk about action figures. It's like, I love the fact that I have you guys online, my collecting group, the collecting communities out there that I can help. We could just talk about stuff, talk about what's coming out, opinions, and just have a good time about it. Like-minded people. It's always great. But if you guys haven't, a package that might be worth something after you're dead, laugh aloud, open it now, laugh out. Well, I can't, open it right now, Judd. I will open it for a review. But as of right now, I need to prep a review because I'm not going to put it's not made in that packaging. So I can be like, hey, this is this. You know how I do my reviews, Judd. You watch like every single one of them. So you'll just have to wait for the review, Judd. You have to wait for the review. But yeah, if you guys are watching this and you're not part of Plastic Cannibals, go ahead to Facebook, search Plastic Cannibals. If you're not a heavy Facebook user, that's cool. Don't even worry about the other stuff. Just jump in and start talking in the collecting community. That's what it's really all about. Talk about some toys and what's coming out and show pictures of your figures and, all that good stuff. And, you don't have to go into the other realm of Facebook and look at friends and family and whatever. Like, nobody, if you don't want to deal with that and anybody's political views and all that stuff, then just don't stay in that collecting community realm and you'll be good. And yeah, so definitely check it out. And as always, like I say in every single one of my reviews, definitely go check out Toyco. First of all, definitely check out Toyco. Toyco is good stuff. If you guys are into Storm Collectibles, I know a lot of us that said that we're getting Reptile from Storm Collectibles have pre-ordered through Toyco. So a lot of those international like imports and stuff like that, Toyco is definitely where to go. Pricing's good and it ships to you nice and crispy, but that wasn't really what I say. And well, I do mention it in all my videos, but the main thing was I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day. And you guys take it easy. Have happy holidays if I don't go live before the holidays, and you guys be safe out there.